I'm Charles Kirmuss. That's Kevin Jackson.
Good to meet you. I'm a stunt double in the UK. So yeah, I'm the stunt double from the UK. So I've worked with Charles for about 30 years on other things. So yeah, we've done a lot over the years.
You guys have, what are you doing? You're actually restoring you're not just cleaning it.
I'm restoring the record. One of the things that we've noticed over the last 11 years of research and 7 years of selling records, the triboelectric table of charges, this is important for you guys. We cannot clean a record forgetting about what we do, restoration of records, because both a record and water, with or without a soap, they repel each other. So if I take this record and put this in my ultrasonic machine, I'd keep it in there for 30, 40, 50 years spinning, I will only remove whatever is on the surface. I can't get into the groove because the record is rejecting the water, rejecting the cavitations where the bubbles rise, they implode, and ultrasonics work by pulling materials out. So here, what Kevin is doing, he's changing the charge of the record to be opposite to that of water. In that case, now, when we put it into our machine, the cavitation bubbles rise. We have a resonance to even out cavitation because it's very important to have even cavitation. And now the bubbles, when they collapse, they create a vacuum, but they're next to the record. So we're going to first remove whatever you have removed, what you have ever put on your record accidentally by cleaning it. Because records don't need vacuum cleaning, they don't need spin cleaning, they don't need any type of air cleaning because they should be dry when they come out. All of these systems coat the record, so we remove that first. We need to go in and out of the machine over several cycles because that charge washes off. So once we've done the first cycle, we now remove the plasticizer. What's the plasticizer? We discovered this only last year. There's always an evolution, just like with JR from Wham Engineering on adjusting tone arms. We learn something every year. When you have a new car, that beautiful new car smell is great, but it leaves a film on your windshield, and it's hard to remove. Figure out a record that's been in a sleeve for 1 week or 70 years. Those scratches that you see on the record most of the time are not on the plastic. They are actually on to the gassing of the film and creating a film of this sleeve and the record being in there for 60 years. So we remove that. Then finally we remove the pressing oil where you buy a new record, you hear a pop. When records pop out of the stamper, right here, there's the stamper, there's the biscuit that gets pressed, and 3 minutes later at this particular factory, the record pops out, goes on paper, it cools down, and the factories are dirty, so dust gets fused into that oil. And that's the picture we see right on the top. So this Hall & Oates record, a pop every time we hit that area. Now we remove the pressing oil, as you see in the second slide. We remove 0.9 microns. Wow, the dust is gone. And also look at the detail that we've picked up. That's why now we're riding the stamper. So new records will do 1.4, 1.3, 2 dB gain over floor with 8% increase in frequency response. And records like this will do basically 6 to 9 dB gain, which is 3 times over double over floor, and 38% increase in frequency response because now you're riding the stamper and the record is dry. So that's what we do.
Charles, you are amazing. You're a legend here at AXPONA and in this industry. You've had this concept and you've just come back with it and you've convinced everyone, and congratulations. Thank you for walking us through it.
Well, I appreciate it, and there was a comment on YouTube said, Charles, you sell the best snake oil in the world, and you know what I said? I said, well, you know what? I do have the best, but I then commented, these are all the guys that are referenced in the industry. At the show, we have VAC with Kevin, we have Acora, we have Goishman, we have, all of these folks are running records restored by us. So that's a real testament. It's fun. It's fun. Keep those records spinning, guys. Appreciate you.
We appreciate you, Charles. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Love the shoes.
Thank you.
There we go.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from Cool Cleveland here at AXPONA 2024.
There we go. Look at that. There. Kevin got me, his better half got me those from England, so I have the boxers underneath.
That's great. That's great.
You guys are having a lot of fun back here.
We love it.